Welcome to class. Hello there. This is module 7 of the course photography, and here in this module we would be talking about editing photos. Yeah, so when you take photos, you don't want to submit them or deliver them just the way they are, raw. You want to edit and make it finer, touch it. Yeah, so what are the things that we need to take note of? We'll be talking about the importance of editing, um, basic editing workflow, exposure adjustments, color grading, skin retouching, cropping and straightening, sharpening techniques, noise reduction, AI editing tools, and exporting editing is an essential part of modern photography, allowing you to enhance images and refine your creative vision. This module covers fundamental to advanced editing techniques, including color correction, retouching, cropping, and digital enhancement. You will learn how to use editing tools effectively to your photographs, the overall quality. So, why is it important to edit? Number one, it improves exposure and color accuracy, fixes imperfections and enhances details. Then it ensures professional presentation. So what should be your workflow when you want to edit? Okay, so one, import your photos into your editing software. Select and rate the best images. Which should come first, which should come after. Then adjust exposure, contrast, and color. Retouch and sharpen details, high quality. Then export. So for your exposure adjustments, control highlights, shadows, white and black. Then use histogram for accuracy, and of course recover lots details. Now let's talk about color grading. All right, so this is one very important part in photography, and it's important that you get it right too, especially for someone who intends to take photography serious, probably make a living out of it. So what exactly really is color grading? It's the process of manipulating an image's colors and tones to create a specific mood and artistic style. It's distinct from color correction, which aims for natural looking colors. It involves adjusting elements like hue, saturation, highlights, shadows, and contrast to evoke emotions and tell a story. This is achieved using tools like color balance wheels, tone curves, and other color adjustment panels in photo editing software like Adobe Lightroom or Photoshop. So adjust temperature and units, use your HSL for color control. Then apply LEDs, consistency. Yes, and then we move to skin retouching. Why should you retouch the skin? Some people want photographs that they really look pretty good, and they want everything to be smooth. Yeah, so what is skin retouch in photography? Is the process of enhancing a subject's appearance by addressing imperfections and refining skin texture and tone. So while striving to maintain a natural and authentic look, you see, the primary goal is to produce polished professional images, and commonly for portraits or commercial photography. So Um, Screen retouching, remove blemishes using healing tools, smooth skin using frequency separation, and of course avoid over smoothing um, to maintain realism. Yeah, this is important because balance is key. So you don't want an editing that is destructive. Removing flaws. You're simply enhancing. Okay. So talking about cropping and straightening. So what do you do at this point? You um, you are fixing horizons. Yes, that's one of the things that um, you're doing. Then improve composition um, through crop ratios. Then remove distractions at the edges of the frame. Cropping basically is used to change the size or shape of an image. By removing unwanted parts, while straightening corrects a titled photo to make horizontal and vertical lines level. So the purpose is to remove the elements that are distracting, reframe the subject or change the aspect ratio to fit a specific use, like social media or printing. How do you do cropping? You can drag a selection rectangle to define the new um, the new boundaries. I stated the purpose already is to correct a tilted horizon or other vertical lines, that were captured at an angle. So moving on, sharpening techniques. And when we talk about sharpening techniques, when you're trying to sharpen, you can apply global and micro sharpening. Avoid excessive sharpening to reduce noise. Then use selective sharpening for eyes in portraits. Noise reduction. You have to um, balance noise reduction with detail preservation and fixed grain in low light images. Okay, so when you shoot and it's an image that has low light, you have to ensure that the gain is properly fixed. And then while you're trying to say, okay, there is noise, you want to reduce the noise, ensure that you are not taking off any important detail that was naturally supposed to show or to be obvious. Reduction. And of course, there are tools that you can leverage on. I mean, AI tools for all of those things that we've been talking about for your editing. So there's AI masking for selecting subjects. Then there's AI noise reduction and upscaling. And then there's AI-based background replacements. You took a photo somewhere, and that wasn't the original background you intend to use. You can use AI to what's these days now. So when you want to export images, if it's just for the clients, they don't intend to print it, you're exporting them in JPEGs, and or you want to use it for social media. If someone wants to print or they intend to change the background or the color at some point, then you export in TIFF and PNG. That's a printable format, for high quality print. Then ensure that your file size, if you're not compressing and all of that, is still intact without losing quality. It will not be nice if, because you're trying to send and the size will now be low and then the quality will be lost. Editing is really essential for professional photography, and mastery requires practice and experimentation. A strong workflow leads to consistent results. By the end of this module, if you do everything that has been taught, um, you will have the skills to edit your photos with confidence and purpose. I mean, you don't want to be a photographer that you would snap someone, then you would have to pay another person to edit, especially if you're just starting. Of course, if you later become advanced or as an advanced photographer, you can have you can employ people, editors and all of that, but you still need to have the basic knowledge. So with this course, it will help you to understand how to apply adjustments that elevates your work while maintaining a natural and polished final result. All right, thank you very much. See you in the next module.